Hello and welcome back to Rage. In which, well, for one thing, my change weapon key is not working. There's supposed to be two of them, but only one of them seems to work. Yes, outside of that little discrepancy, this is the reason I'm not using the pulse right now, by the way. Outside of that, assuming nothing goes horribly awry, this game will be finished in this session, if not this video. And now is where you want the pulse weapon. Now, I'll admit I actually did a bit of testing here beforehand. By testing, I mean standard playing and just deleting things, because it just went horribly. Now, the main thing is, this is where the authority vehicles actually start being difficult. Are you serious? It literally just spawned behind me. Yes, this is where they start becoming difficult, because there are quite a few of them in the area. And even though they flip around like idiots like that, they can be kind of formidable. Partially because they like to spawn like that, apparently. Partially because... Okay, so I guess it's just a matter of getting the hell out of here. And getting to the door. I don't really remember them respawning like this before, but... apparently that is a thing, and I kind of want to get that thing up there. Yep, that's the other reason there's another reason why these things are actually kind of difficult now. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Honestly, not at this point. It's not even worth it. We're right at the end, so we really don't even need whatever goodies will come out of picking that thing up. But yeah, your lock-on weapons don't really like to hit these vehicles too well at this point. Not that it matters. Let's see, where is that one weapon I'm trying to get to? And there we go. Big old pulse cannon. What was some of the best alternate ammunition possible? BFG ammo. Though I don't think I'll be actually using it right this second. There's nothing here that really needs it. Oh hey, a free one. How about that? I could have saved $100 or so not buying one at the store then. Hell yeah, this is my kind of weapon. Let's see. Oh, yes, I forgot to use this. Let's see, what's the health at right now? 155. So if I bothered to go back to the Western Wasteland, I probably could be able to find enough extra desert spores to make that one last thing. But I don't think I really need to. Right now I'm just, you know, getting something in the, in the quick slot to replace it. Not that I really need a spider bot at this point. Whoop. Yeah, get that shield crap out of here. Whoa. Not sure what was up with the movement there. It was like it was just moving on its own for a minute. I don't know why I didn't use this thing more often the previous time I was in this area. I mean, it completely tears through ammo really, really quickly, but it's pretty damn effective. Exactly as I remember the BFG working. Well, the Doom 3 one anyway. Nice. Really convenient ammo pickup as well. Tell you what, let's pop one of these down for distraction at the very least. Give me your stuff. I've got plenty of this stuff. Might as well use it. Get a little bit of Quake working here. Come on, Spider-Bot. Never mind. Sorry, too late. Whoa, what's up with the frame rate didn't change at all there. It just didn't seem to want to even notice the fact that I was moving the mouse. Just grab another bot up here, I guess.
Security gate online.
Come on. Oh, really? I picked a really, really bad place to use that power up, didn't I? Really bad place. Whoa, what the hell's up with the movement here? It's like at random some of my movement keys are malfunctioning. They shouldn't be, it's just a regular wired keyboard. Can't be any interference. Okay, let's just pop another one of these.
Initialize Nexus boot sequence.
Oh my god, I have the worst timing for using these things, I swear. Well, at least my little robot buddy stuck around. That's... Well, it actually doesn't really make things any better at all. I'm still wasting quad damage. Okay, what is wrong with this game right now? It is literally not reacting properly to any input from any input device. Just hope it starts working properly now. Oh yeah, that's right, you gotta run down here. Jesus Christ. Say something about hoping the game does not, you know, mess up. Hoping that nothing goes awry, and what happens? Everything starts to break. Well, at least I think this time I found a good place to use that quad damage. Well, for a minute there at least. Well, whatever. It's good enough, and it's not like you really absolutely need these buffs in this area anyway. It's really not that hard, even on this difficulty. Sure, why not? Let's assign EMPs even though they have no purpose. And really, the only reason I'm using this is so I'm not wasting any, you know, rare ammunition with the quad damage active. I mean, this okay, it conveniently runs out right then and there. But the quad damage weapons are quite effective enough, you know, without... rather, effective enough that you really don't need to use anything remotely powerful. Well, I could probably pull out the pistol with the standard ammunition, and that would be sufficient. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think it's BFG time. Why is it not fiery? Much better. That's more like it. Thank you, turret, for being completely and utterly worthless. Oh, you don't even have to worry about overcharge. You just hold it down until it fires. I was expecting it to work a bit more like the Doom 3 one, where you overcharge and explode. Well, that was a great shot. What happened to the authority guys that were supposed to be here? I don't think I would have hit them with any attacks there.
Target at 12 o'clock.
Whoop. Well, I suppose it's a good thing I didn't fire there. Or didn't hit targets anyway. Well, I gotta say, they made these mutants a hell of a lot more of a challenge in this difficulty.
Hostile neutralized. Elimination confirmed.
Of course, this asshole just pops up as soon as I'm distracted with other things. He thinks he's clever or something. Whoa.
Target sighted.
I probably shouldn't do that. There's probably something, you know, useful on their corpses that I could loot if I wasn't blowing them up. Then I heard the voice of another authority soldier over here.
Initiating final upload sequence.
It was just, I don't know, is there anywhere good to set this turret? Not really, but I'll just set it there anyway.
Decoding data. Branch terminals online.
Satellite positioning, that's one of these, I'm pretty sure. Definitely not that one. At some point here, mutants start spawning everywhere, causing troubles. There we go. I probably should have saved some of my buffs for this. Because this is the closest thing to any serious difficulty with this part. Thanks, turret. If I recall correctly, this is basically how this entire battle goes. Activate a panel. Activate a panel, fight a few swarms of enemies, rinse and repeat. Nothing terribly difficult, at least not when you've got a ton of this ammunition, and brought along some sentries to help. course, if you want this battle to be relatively difficult, you could always just not use this weapon, which is what I did in my first playthrough. Well, I mean, I used it, but not... I don't think I really used it here. Well, I'm glad my own turret hurt me there. Okay, I just dismantled the wrong sentry. I thought it was... I mean, they were both standing up for a while, so I thought this is the one that was still alive. Okay, time for a different weapon, I guess. Completely, in fact, ineffective and worthless throwing those grenades there, I know. But, whatever. Not like this was any real difficulty at all.
Preparing for data transmission. Stand by. Final upload sequence initiated.
You know what annoys the hell out of me regarding these cutscene, or these pre-rendered cutscenes in this game? Oh, I wonder how much this will fix. 2%. Huh. Yeah, you know what bothers me about these pre-rendered cutscenes? They look pretty nice, so there's some definite, obvious artifacting. Huh, the authority's still taking control of this area. Guess they didn't really put too much thought into the post-game content. Whoop. Yeah, they look decent, even though there's some obvious, serious artifacting. But the music just sounds so horribly compressed. I'm reminded of, like, late 90s, early 2000s, the days of dial-up internet, listening to things at 56K. Just awful. And of course, since I've completed everything in the game, save for 3 races that I'm not going to do, because fuck those races, this free play at the end is completely unnecessary. Or unappealing, or something. Something along those lines. So I'll just give my final thoughts here, and then we'll roll the credits. Give the people that made this mixed bag of a game some recognition for their work. Yeah, it's a decent game. It's got some genuinely good, fun, and enjoyable parts, kind of mixed in with some parts that are, at best, serviceable. The gunplay is a hell of a lot of fun, as is the crafting system. All the weapons are fairly fun to use, although it does have the side effect of huge weapon inventory games, in that you'll often end up using one weapon for a lot of things, and then you know, end up kind of forgetting that you have a whole plethora of other weapons to use. You know, fighting the gun-on-gun battles are a hell of a lot of fun. Racing is pretty decent outside of Rocket Rally and Time Trial. Well, so long as you have a controller, it's decent. It's kind of not very fun to do with the WSAD. It's you know, it's a control scheme that's serviceable for something like this, but not so much for, you know, trying to race, especially with strict time limits and you know, weapons. I'd go out further, but there's an authority vehicle, and they would just blow this thing apart in an instant. And of course, all the fun parts and the good parts, like what I mentioned before in, I believe, the previous video, the voice acting, it's all mixed in with, you know, shit like this. Textures that would have been acceptable 12, 13 years prior to the game's release. You know, with lighting that is a huge, huge step backwards from what id Software were able to accomplish, you know, in their previous game, 7 years prior to this. You know, the mutant combat is boring as hell and decent enough to play, horrible to try to let's play. And, without the Scorchers DLC, the difficulty is just pathetic. I mean, I do have to give them credit. Ultra Nightmare, with the Scorchers DLC, they actually provided a pretty good challenge. Kind of broke the racing a little bit because it was practically impossible to do the first racing event in the game until you've blown up a bunch of bandit vehicles and got the tickets to purchase a engine upgrade. But overall, it's a pretty decent game. You can get it pretty cheaply, so I'd honestly suggest picking it up with the Scorchers DLC for difficulty that's actually somewhat challenging, and a nail gun that's pretty cool, even though it's not really that practical to use, to be perfectly honest. There we go. And a few fun missions. Oh yeah, now that I can actually test this. Yep, you can't adjust the zoom on it. Huh. What a shame. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time in some other game.